and gentlemen, and welcome to the Durwood Soccer Stadium. Tonight's game features the Utah Valley Wolverines and Kansas City's only Division I team, your UMKC Kangaroos. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
McWoods, Pandalise Pop-Georgiev, Antoine Precheur, Diego Serfanico, along with Hernando, Orki, Caruso, Smiley McWoods, Pop-Georgiev, Precheur, Serfani, Betancourt, and Drago. That's Kansas City. And then the Wolverines, Salmon along with Neff, Milne, Payton, Hoffmeister, Meyer. Almost 80 degrees this afternoon, and it's cooled down a bit here into the performances, especially defensively. And the outing on Friday, they had a line, the direction of McWoods, trying to seal McWoods. Neff had it deflect off of him. McWoods will possess it now. Smiley, top left corner of the box. Now Serfati. Precheur with it for the Kangaroos, trailed on the play there by Meyer, just inside the far boundary. Serfati wheels it back to the right side. Caruso forward for the Roos, looking for Serfati in between a couple of defenders. Slides now towards the right side. Kangaroos are on the move. Just inside that far touchline. Neither side has a shot so far in the early portion of this contest. They try to skip it to McWoods. Right there, the defensively, though, is Felix. Ball turned to the near side. Getting a good burst of speed, cutting out to the right. Back inside towards the left. Payton trying to gain his steps for the Wolverines. Wheels towards the right side. Leaves it the direction of where Meyer was. Rua's defense was there in the form of Smiley back out towards. Wants to push it forward. Precheur to the right side. Under 40 minutes to go here in the opening half. Cutting, maintaining his positioning. Drago deflected back by Salmon just across midfield. Milne has possession for the Wolverines, working down the far left boundary. Out off of the Roos, and a throw-in will come. Ball to the midfield. Possessed there by Felix. Looks now towards the left side. 34-19 remaining in the first half. The first goal coming from Milne, his fifth of the season. They get it down towards Milne, touches it towards the direction of where Meyer is. Looks down to the right side, trying to cut. Was Payton, knocked off possession. Smiley back towards McWoods. McWoods trying to find it for the Kangaroos. Now Precheur with it. Harassed by Meyer defensively. McWoods touches, now to Pop-Georgiev. By Meyer defensively. Will be played just across midfield. Betancourt forward for Precheur. Looking. Went towards Pop-Georgiev. The ball for Utah Valley as the Kangaroos trying to clear. Serfati looks it for Precheur. Now towards the right side for Betancourt. Whereas this season have been outscored 18-8. Kangaroos have played in 2 consecutive matches and have gone to overtime. Here's a turnover now by Utah Valley. Serfati looks to the right side for McWoods. McWoods loads up and it's deflected away. Jensen, another big save. Precheur back to McWoods. Right side, the ball for Drago, trying to sneak it through. Deflected before the break. 1-0 Roos find themselves down. Precheur in towards the right side. Roos trying to keep it, and they're attacking third. Over the top of McWoods. Those are their road wins so far this season. Wolverines have had some very impressive wins this year. One of them against 20th ranked Washington to start the season. That was a 2-1 win. Utah Valley averaging over 2,000 for home matches this season. They've hosted some really big matchups. Driven off through the Cal State Northridge. They've continued to draw very, very well. But Felix comes down with it. Milne using his big frame, trying to work it out towards the left side. Friendly by one on the Roos. Neff towards the right side. Precheur navigating his way between a trio of Wolverines. success there as well. They are 4-0-0. The Kangaroos, they are 2-0-2 after a nice win at home against Bakersfield earlier today. It was a 3-0 win for the Roos. Sets up a big showdown on the women's side this upcoming week up in Seattle, the Kangaroos NCAA tournament. Jen strikes it downfield. Turn toward the far side, whistle. Roos in transition, Precheur right in midfield. Serfati back to Caruso, 26:07 to go in the opening half. Smiley trying to get it back over the top, the direction of Precheur. And then tear down the near side. So Milne somehow had his jersey torn in the first half. Out towards Serfati, gives chase for the Roos. Big contact. Ball comes free to the near side. Precheur turns and runs for the Roos. Hernando just inside the near touchline. Out to Precheur. Wants to go the direction of Smiley. Stepping across, though, is badly defensively. And it's going to be taken by Salmon. Turns back. Woods gains it for Kansas City. And the possession of Serfati. Back across the field. Betancourt has it skip by him. Trying to retrieve it before it heads out. He does so. Over on that far touchline. Precheur with it. It makes the stop. McWoods was putting some pressure on for the Kangaroos. Now Betancourt with it. Precheur. Right side. Drago with possession. Threads it towards Serfati. Good ball forward to the right boundary. Precheur trying to get it in. Neff was there defensively. However, for the Wolverines, he was well placed. Argendig. Kangaroos will have a throw-in coming from that far boundary. Betancourt working it in. Trickles the ball down the field. Turning as Drago trying to step through a couple of defenders. Now McWoods will give chase. And a whistle's going to go against Utah Valley here. So the Kangaroos will have a free kick pending. Well, they kind of shuffled his feet towards his right and came up with the stop for the Wolverines as Precheur has it. Towards the near side. Off of Cepeda. Precheur. Now Orkey. Being trailed the whole way by Gay. Ball will skip towards the far boundary. Gilsinger with some space to work with down that far right side. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Gilsinger ends up on the turf and the referee blows the whistle. And a foul is whistled against the wall. Towards his left. Leamy atop the box. Tries to settle his steps. Chips it high into the air now to the near side. Caprio trying to find it for the Wolverines. Roos trying to clear. Cepeda now to the near side. Looks over the top. Went the direction of where McWoods was. Ball caroms towards the near side. McWoods in a big collision here. Wolverines charging towards McWoods to the near side. Referee comes over to try and break it up, and now players off of both benches as there was a dangerous ball to the near side. McWoods swung at it with his foot and collided with Badley, and both teams furious about it. The Wolverines immediately challenging McWoods on a dangerous ball. Badley's still down a bit, sitting on. Wolverines locker room, it looks like, as he's coming off of the field completely. Ball high into the air now towards the backside. Rouge trying to clear. Bobby Georgiev runs across. Ball is struck there by Felix. McWoods side. And it is out of play. And the first half will come to a close as the Wolverines of each other in the second half to continue to pull away and knock off San Jose State 4-1. And so that is another win from the upper left side. Smiley trying to work through the pressure. Precheur had it taken and stolen now by Felix. Trying to tilt the field back this direction. Precheur wins it back for the Kangaroos. Moves it forward towards the right side. Leaves it to Gilsinger. Retreats a couple of steps. Rays find themselves trailing by one. Here's a turnover by the Wolverines. Ball taken by Serfati. Works it now towards the left side. Bobby Georgiev Moves around the defender. Pop Georgiev from the left side. Ball deflected. Neff forward towards the left boundary. Precheur first to take on Grand Canyon. Big pressure now to the near side. Precheur is down. Under 39, check that 39 foul there from the Wolverines. Ball rolls down to the near side. Precheur trying to track it down. And stoppage of play now as Precheur is down. And it looks like we will have a card issued, and that is the case Friday. So they would, for all intents and purposes, be in second place in the league just behind Seattle. Top of the box now. Here's Serfati looking right boundary. Precheur has it. Tries to squeeze it in the wing. In Seattle against top-seeded Seattle. They are 4-0-0. 33-16 remaining in the second half. Ball defended away. Pushing forward was Precheur for the Kangaroos. Trying to find it now towards the all the way to the deep left side. Pop Georgiev has it for Kansas City. This one from distance. Serfati wide to the left on the attempt. Ball to the near side. Neff was back with a body on McWoods. Serfati trying to win it for Kansas City. Top of the box, it's taken by Precheur. Looking. Hernando. Now for Pop Georgiev. Right back towards Hernando. Into the box for McWoods. Angles it in, and it's going to be taken for the Red Hawks in that contest. That one coming fairly early on in the match. McWoods keeps it in play for the Kangaroos. Races back across the field. Wanted to try out a play off of Utah Valley. Neff was marking McWoods the whole way. Precheur towards the right inline. Was it deflected? It was, so the Kangaroos win a corner chance.
Kansas City.
By the Utah Valley defense. Precheur trying to get in position for the Kangaroos. Battling down to the near side, going up against Payton. Ball coming free, rolls through the... Meyer drives it with the right foot. Ball through to the far side, and now we'll have a penalty, I believe. The referee... Signal now to the near side, and that appears to be the case. And now some pushing and shoving going on between the teams. Tempers have flared in. Pushing and shoving going on away from where the referee was towards that right side. Milne waits for the whistle, gets it. Milne approaches, drives it into the lower right side. Ball rolls free just inside the near touchline. Lamy trying to move forward for Kansas City in traffic. Precheur driven to the near side. Lamy collides here with Precheur to the near boundary. Has been a lot of pushing and shoving going on. Whether a referee or an assistant referee has been present or not, and now referee having some words with a couple of the Wolverines. The penalty from Milne was in the 67th minute. There's one taken from the left side by the Kangaroos. Precheur trying to angle it back across and missed it wide. Precheur thought he might have had a chance for that goal, just missed it wide left, and now the Wolverines down the near boundary. Forward came Betancourt. Precheur for the Roos. Now for McWoods. Just inside the near touchline. McWoods going against Neff. Neff shreds another defender. 13-12. 6 saves on the evening for Erico. 4 for Jensen. Then Air Force back at home against Bakersfield and San Jose State. And at UNLV to close out the regular season. Pressure from the right side, trying to cross it in for Smiley, and it was too tall. And it's trying to cut around Bearcat over that direction. Serfati for the Roos. Pressure, right side, back to Gilsinger. Pressure gave chase against Utah Valley, so the Kangaroos will have possession, trailing by 2 with under 9 minutes to go in this second half. Forward now to the near side. Gilsinger just inside the near touchline, and Pressure looking for McWoods. Hard to judge which one is better. It was Seattle getting the win earlier this season against the Wolverines, but again, it should be a good matchup if those two should. Under 8 minutes to go. Serfati, ball through towards the right side. Pressure gave chase. He's upended. Pressure just inside the near touchline for the Kangaroos. Fires at 4. McWoods deep down the field for Kansas City. McWoods had Tiller and Femi trying to get it to the near boundary. Wanted to try and feed it towards Pop Georgiev. Ball is driven into the air. Utah Valley is able to possess, and they will clear one out here to the near side into the stands, and that'll do it. Utah Valley wins it tonight against the Kangaroos. 2-0 is our final score. Millwood.